Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West. More specifically, San Diego, California. It has been 2025 has been the year of planes, trains, and automobiles here on the Carpetbagger channel. Earlier this year, in the spring and winter, went on a bunch of different train rides, most of them out west here to the West Coast. Fully explored the West Coast by train. I took a plane from my home in North Carolina to Hawaii. Then I took a 22 hours of combined flight back to get home. So we have covered trains, we have covered planes, and then most recently we've done a lot of automobile driving. Drove from the northernmost point in the contiguous United States in Minnesota. Used Highway 1 to drive all the way down to Key West. A lot of automobile driving. And we are getting ready to do much, much more automobile driving, because this is the beginning of the Pacific Coast Highway road trip. We are going to be traveling the Pacific Coast Highway, which is a combination of California 1 and Highway 101. We're using both highways to be traversing the West Coast, driving along the Pacific Ocean from here in San Diego all the way to Seattle, Washington. I've got a bunch of stuff I want to see along the way. If you guys have any suggestions on places you'd like to see me stop along that particular long, lonesome road, leave a comment in the comments section. I'm really excited about this. Always a lot of excitement, a lot of wonder going into starting a brand new road trip. I know I got a long, long road ahead of me, but I'm excited about it. We see some new things that I've never seen before along this great Pacific coast. Be driving along, seeing the ocean, seeing the redwoods in Northern California, the untouched beauty that is Oregon and Washington. I think this will be a good trip. I think it'll be a good trip. So please follow me. And what would be a better way to kick off the Pacific Coast Highway road trip than climbing aboard this massive aircraft carrier? Of course, out here in front, you see the statue known as Unconditional Surrender. When the Japanese surrendered, there was massive parties held around the country. This sailor grabbed a stranger and kissed her in the excitement of winning World War II. So this aircraft carrier is the USS Midway. It was the longest serving aircraft carrier in U.S. history. See people boating alongside here. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of boats here in the harbor. But I think we're gonna find a way to climb aboard. Looks like we gotta. How do you enter the ship? I guess we're gonna have to go around there. You see a bunch of people on the porch of the ship right there. So we walk along here to get to the Midway. You can see the different souvenir stands here. Got different postcards. There's a sticker of unconditional surrender. Oh, this stand over here has a little statue of the unconditional surrender. It's a little controversial, I think, these days, but it still is an iconic image. You get your caricature made. You could get a henna tattoo. Actually, you could get a henna tattoo on your face and then have your caricature made with the tattoo on your face. says, "Welcome aboard." You see these mannequins over here, hard at work, getting that lifeboat ready. Here we have the ticket booth. And just look at that towering ship. It looks like a skyscraper. Look at that, you can see all the satellites twirling and whirling. And I've purchased my ticket. I think it was $39. And we are headed up to the top of the ship. Welcome aboard. One thing I've learned is that it's easy to get lost on a ship tour. They're so cavernous and maze-like. So we're gonna stick to the arrows as well as we can. And we are aboard the ship. And this is like a museum section. We have different fighter planes. See more helpful mannequins here. This guy is doing some work on this helicopter. I admit I know tragically little about fighter planes. This is the F4U-4 Corsair. Oh, yeah, this is the pilot. Look at this helicopter here. I don't know if this is a Army issue headgear though. The pilot wearing a green top hat. Looks like he is ready for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, here aboard the Midway, it's the land of helpful mannequins. I wish, I wish mannequins were this helpful everywhere. Here are the flight simulators. Well, that looks like a rough ride there. That is doing genuine 360 flip. That's a very aggressive flight. Look at these twirling. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a simulator twirl this violently, but I guess it's probably true to life. This is the bulk store's access hatch. So this would have been a big hole in the middle of the ship where they could keep all their supplies down there and pull them up. And it says that we can actually walk on this. Oh my gosh, I'm holding on. This is making me nervous. We're good. There we go. Oh man. Logically, it's not going to break, of course. But look down there at the helpful mannequins getting that gear. I don't know what that is. Is that a missile or something? I don't know. But yeah, look. Oh my gosh. This is making me more nervous than the sky deck at the Sears Tower. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've been on a lot of high bridges. I've walked over glass windows before, but this is just, I think it's particularly terrifying about this one. Here's one of the ship's porches here. Oh look, there's a happy bird. See the seabird. How are you, Mr. Bird? I just wanted to say hi. And you can look over there and see the unconditional surrender statue where we were earlier. And it looks like off in the distance there is some other naval ships. Probably ones that are actually currently being used. A nice little view of the harbor here of the city. There'll be some more excellent views when we get up to the tippy top. Here comes a civilian boat. No, this is not the ship we are on. This is not the USS Midway. This is the USS Gerald Ford, a aircraft carrier named after The only president that never won an election. So this is Freedom Park that is going to be in front of the USS Midway, but this will not actually exist until 2028. So here we can see the dream in progress. Now here is a replica of the USS Midway, but it's see-through, like some sort of ghost ship. I guess it allows you to look inside and see every level simultaneously. You can see it has some guns there along the side. So it's an aircraft carrier. So I was calling, I was mistaking the term aircraft carrier and battleship. They're two different things. I guess a battleship actually battles, an aircraft carrier carries planes. But I guess an aircraft carrier can also battle if it feels like. And it is time to head below deck. See what's down there. We start right here in the mess hall. You can see the cook there serving our dinner. Well, yes, oh, it looks like this is actually breakfast here. We got bacon, we got ham, all looks very delicious. There's scrambled eggs, some hash browns, and ooh, my favorite, corned beef hash. You're gonna want to fill your tray up here with some of this amazing chipped beef. Although I believe in the military it went by a different name, right? No questions. Next. Again, trying to stick with the path. You do not want to get lost on an aircraft carrier or a battleship for that matter. It says officers' country down here. You can see an officer's pants sticking out down there. Here's the ship's chapel. Should come in here to pray. Pray that a lot of bad things can happen to you when you're in the military. So I can imagine a lot of people in the military probably do pray. And then right across the hallway is the chaplain's office. You can see on the back of his jacket it says "Chap" with a cross. He's got some Bible and some rosaries there. And he's there's his bed. He looks like he's reading a Tom Clancy novel. Okay, so this is the chaplain senior. So there's two different chaplain's rooms here. See the chaplain there. Looks like he's typing something. Eating a cookie, I think. And looks like he studies all religions. Judaism, Catholicism, Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, and Protestantism. And look at that, on his bed you can see he has like a flight helmet with a cross on it. Oh, looking down the hatch here, see another officer coming up the stairs. I'm not sure what this means. Executive officer, knock, uncover, enter. Maybe that means knock, take your hat off, I would guess. I've not been in the military. Apologize. Don't know all the lingo. This is John F. Shork's office in here. Got a nice office. And I guess this is where he sleeps. Oh, there's his television. Oh, okay. We'll walk back here. Ooh, is this his private bathroom? That's pretty nice. And we head here into the computer room. Now this ship was used until the early 90s. So you can see some of that early 90s tech on display. Yeah, he's typing away at that typewriter. And we've come into the wardroom. Not the war room, but the wardroom, which is kind of the upper class dining in a ship. It looks like they also have a projector here so they can watch films while they eat. Oh, there's an inner wardroom. This is for the senior officers. It says they called this the bowling alley because of how it was shaped. You can see all the officers here having their meal here in the wardroom. What are they eating? That guy's got a salad. The guy at the end of the table here has a big juicy looking steak. Oh yeah, they eat well. They eat well in the bowling alley. Oh, we've wandered back over here to the kitchen. We saw the kitchen when we first came in. All the mannequins making breakfast there. This is the dirty shirt wardroom. Apparently, if you were in like your flight suit or you'd been working and weren't in your finest duds, then you couldn't eat in the main wardroom. You had to come down here and grab some food. Here's the servers for the dirty shirt wardroom. Over here you can grab a beverage. A V8. Is that tree sweet lemonade? Treetop apple juice? What are these cans? These cans probably do date back to the early 90s. They have the finest pies here. Looks like peach pie, a strawberry pie, maybe a rhubarb pie. Oh, and this here dispenses those little tiny boxes of cereal. This is the officer's barber shop. Oh, it says back in 15 minutes on the chair. Looks like they've left. Although they haven't swept up all that hair yet off the floor. Here are the grooming standards for Navy personnel. You have to look nice and professional. I wouldn't be allowed because that's as long as they allow you to grow your sideburns. And there's very specific rules about mustaches as well. And this is the hotel office. I guess they would have civilians stay on board. It says like dignitaries or other people would stay on the ship, and so they would check in here, get their linens and toiletries. It says the laundry is downstairs here. And getting all these shirts all ready to be worn. Really big on having sharp-looking clothes, sharp-looking hair in the military. Pretty much the exact opposite of how I present myself. And here is the laundry room where all the magic happens. These big industrial washers and dryers. And this is called a laundry bangle. It's a giant machine that helps press large items like tablecloths and sheets. But you gotta watch out. Don't get your hand stuck in there or you will be mangled in the laundry mangle. Yeah, a lot of ironing, pressing going on down here. No wrinkles allowed on this ship. These guys are hard at work, getting all those wrinkles out of all these shirts. Oh, and here's some sewing happening aboard. Patch up all those holes. Can't have wrinkles or holes. I think holes may be worse than wrinkles. Oh, look at this poor guy here sorting through all this dirty, smelly laundry. So this is the Naval Investigative Service. I guess they're kind of the law and order out on these waters. So this is the Command Master Chief. Here, his special quarters. This is the shower room in here, where all the mannequins aboard get all nice and clean. This row of bathroom stalls there, and I do like the attention to detail. You can see the feet poking out down there, indicating that yes, There is a sailor in there taking a poop. And here are the firemen aboard. You got policemen aboard, you got firemen aboard. Man, it seems like a fire on a ship would be extra terrifying. You can see this guy buffing and shining those floors. We've looped back around to the kitchen area where all this food that is consumed by all these sailors is prepared. Let's see what's in the oven here. Oh, it looks like a couple of delicious Thanksgiving turkeys and a couple of delicious Easter hams. We get a little peek from behind here. This is where we first came in. You can see this guy here was actually making eggs and pancakes the whole time. It's the weapons elevator shaft. If you look down there, you can see two guys hoisting up a torpedo. And this is the uniform room. The different uniforms they wear. This is the dungaree work uniform when they are working. This is called the full dress blue uniform and the service dress white uniform. Yeah, I could never pack this light. Oh my goodness. All your possessions have to go in this one locker. We have the battle dressing station in here where the medic here, Mr. Whistler, would get out his gear so they would treat people wherever they fell. So this is a device used to pick up fallen sailors. It says this is a restricted area. Keep out authorized personnel only. Deadly force authorized. Yeah, I'm not messing with this guy. Supply department. They keep all their boxes. These guys hard at work shipping boxes. And here is the post office on a ship. It seems like it'd be hard to mail something to a ship because the ship, you know, moves around. But yeah, see the postal workers in there. It says the engineering room. And there is the engineer. Looks like we're going back below deck. We made our way down to the sleepy rooms where all the sleepy sailors can nestle their heads. Looks like this particular sailor customized his bed. No one else did, but he did. This is this is probably what my bunk would look like. And again, they have to fit all their personal items in these little lockers, including letters from his sweetheart. This room actually simulates what it would be like to be in a fire on the ship. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's fuel oil. That's not good. Don't want it to burn into there. Oh wait, someone's spraying out the fire. Someone's fighting the fire. Getting all that fire put out. Oh, I don't like this. Still fire burning over here. I need to put that out. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, get that out. There we go. Oh, much better. I'm starting to think this is a really big ship. We're down in the engine room. Oh, this is the scuttlebutt. It says this non-operational drinking fountain is the original shipboard drinking fountain referred to as a scuttlebutt. Oh, and I wonder if people like say, what's the scuttlebutt? Maybe they're talking about like the chatting and gossip that goes on around the water fountain. And this is the main engine control room. Full steam ahead. And this is the Marine detachment. So I'm guessing if the Marines need a ride, the Navy gives them one. And my grandfather was in the Marines. Actually, one grandfather was in the Navy, the other in the Marines. My grandfather in the Marines, I remember he had a tattoo on his arm, a bulldog. It said USMC on it, United States Marine Corps. And when I asked him what it stood for, he would always say, Uncle Sam's Misguided Children. And here is the ship's brig, the jail aboard the ship. See, this guy here is handcuffed. Who knows what unspeakable crimes he has committed aboard this ship. So this scoundrel here, his name is McGrory, and he is on bread and water custody, meaning I guess that his punishment is he can only eat bread and water. That is harsh. And then this is the larger holding cell. This says this can hold up to 6 sailors, but they all gotta poop in front of each other. Oh, and here is the photo spot where you can take a picture of yourself in the brig. My only crime was selling our secrets to our enemies. I don't think I deserve to be fed nothing but bread. All right, headed up top. So these stairs here will take us up to the flight deck. These stairs here will take us up to the flight deck. This is the capsule that releases the 25-man life raft. Yes, that is the raft in there, the paddles, and then all these supplies, food and whatnot that you would need living a life on a raft with 24 other men. Oh, this is the Freedom Park right here. This is what is formerly their parking lot. We saw the little model. In 3 years, this will be Freedom Park. And here is the flight deck where they can launch planes and other aircrafts into the air, kind of like a big runway on top of the ship. Yeah, you can see they've got pilots in them. This is called the LSO platform that we are on, giving us a view of the boardwalk here in San Diego. Oh, this is the photo op plane where people are going to have their photos taken in the cockpit. Oh, there's your co-pilot back there. This helicopter here is called the Sea Bat. Apparently it flies above the sea like a bat and takes out submarines. This helicopter here is called the Sea King, and it looks like we can actually climb inside. See, their mascot is a frog smoking a cigar with dynamite in his hand. Up here to the cockpit. Yeah, so many buttons, so many gauges. I don't know how they do it. It's a nice breeze coming through the window. We had the Sea Bat, the Sea King. This is the Sea Hawk. I must say, this museum has a heroic amount of mannequins. And there you can see unconditional surrender from this direction. So everyone gathering around, getting their photos.
Meanwhile, the grab moves down So pulling, it grabs those pistons and pulls them back and resets them.
This is quite the runway. Walk down to the end. You can go all the way to the very tip of the carrier. Oh yeah, you see there on a walkway like me, dangling out over the ocean. Oh, it's making me nervous. They do have a net in case I tumble over. And look at this guy here, directing traffic. The cool zone over here. Guess this is where only cool people are allowed to hang out. Oh, you see that big boat? The Spirit of San Diego backing out of its parking spot. This is Admiral's country, but it looks like there's these 2D cutouts instead of those awesome mannequins. Oh, I shouldn't have given up on the mannequins. Here's some more glorious mannequins. This is the Chief of Staff's stateroom. Yeah, there's so much food preparation on this ship. Looks like he's making some steak and potatoes. Oh, in this room is all their sonar and radar technology. Oh yeah, look at there. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of ships approaching. That's not good. Oh, who's that back there? Someone's hiding behind that jacket. These are radio teletype machines. Now, all these different devices just constantly delivering and sending messages. Oh my goodness. Here's the captain. And he is animatronic. Captain L. Ernst.
Well, I'll have to finish my paperwork here. Flight ops are about to start. I hope you'll think about the extraordinary dedication of my crew as you continue your tour.
This is how much noise he makes.
Midway magic every day. Thanks for coming aboard.
Is that a salute? Well, it's only fitting that a ship full of mannequins is captained by an animatronic. Oh, he just blinked. He just moved his finger. Now.
Captain, this is the officer.
Oh, there he goes.
We are ready to commence flight operations, but number 3 Bravo boiler is still down, sir.
Very well. Let's turn her into the wind and get me an update from engineering.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, hello. And welcome to the captain's cabin. I'm getting caught up on some paperwork and have to get up to the bridge soon. But it's great to have you aboard.
It's great to be aboard, sir.
I understand you've seen a fair share of our floating city here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have over 4,500 sailors, chiefs, and officers aboard. It's my job to see that they're trained and ready to meet every mission we're called to do. On the USS Midway, the buck stops right here with me. At the end of the day, I'm responsible to the Admiral and ultimately our Commander-in-Chief for everything that takes place on this ship, under some of the most challenging conditions you can imagine. It's a job that allows precious little sleep. In fact, sometimes I catch a few weeks up in the island when we're at sea.
That's a good idea.
Being captain really comes down to motivating each of my sailors to do their jobs to the very best of their abilities. From engineering to communications, I have to mold thousands of individuals in the middle of the ocean into a single functioning team. My career, because the stakes are as high as the reward.
Oh, why is there a tiny duck right here? Is this a thing? Is this a ship thing? Tiny ducks? So the animatronic captain, he needs his animatronic steak. Oh, look at these guys in here. These are what's the avionics department? I like their uniforms. This is the ATO service. They were in charge of making sure all passengers went to where they're supposed to. Oh. No clowns on this ship. No bozos. Yeah, what do they think this is? Some sort of clown ship? It says this way to pilot ready rooms. There's rooms over here on the side of the ship. Climb over here by all this scaffolding. See if they're doing some work on the ship. I guess this is where all the fighter pilots gather. They can sit here and get prepped for their mission. Oh wow, this is so cool. Look at this. Yeah, you can see this guy giving instructions as the mannequin pilots patiently listen. Again, this mannequin game is so strong here. This is the greenie board. I guess they keep track of what all the pilots are up to. The different seals here for the different squadrons. Oh, I like this. The Night Riders. The Night riding a sea turtle. It's pretty amazing. Oh, these are the Playboys. The Playboys. Oh, look at the Roadrunners. Killing that snake. These are the Star Warriors. Their mascot is Darth Vader. The Axemen here. The Lumberjack and the Blue Blasters, whose mascot is a skeleton smoking a cigarette. All right, this pilot is ready. Oh, this guy here. I love the colorful accents on his flight suit. Yeah, this place has more mannequins than a shopping mall in the 1980s. This guy here has got a tablet on his knee. And look what we have here. The Midway pressed penny machine. And, we also got the statue there that they call the kissing statue. There is the Midway itself, the christening there, and the U.S. flag. Why not? It's the start of our trip. Let's start off with getting all 4 of these pressed pennies. And this machine does not take credit cards, does not take coins. It actually only takes $1 bills. Insert our dollar there. Commence cranking. And we begin our Pacific Coast Highway trip with 4 new Midway pressed pennies for the collection. Oh good, we have permission to go ashore. So a wonderful tour of an aircraft carrier. I loved how it was laid out, loved the use of mannequins, and loved that the captain, Twist, ended up being an animatronic. I must reiterate though, this ship is massive. There's even parts of the ship I didn't get a chance to see because we ran out of time. The ship's closing right now. Yeah, this is pretty much like an all-day activity. So I've pretty much, with my first stop, I've already kind of thrown myself off schedule here. But nonetheless, we're going to get back on that long, lonesome road. So So it came down to the shore of the Pacific Ocean to see a little bit of natural beauty. And there is a guy climbing down those rocks. Careful there, buddy. Yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful little area here. This is the Pacific in the Pacific Coast Highway. Much like we drove along the Atlantic Ocean with Route 1, much like we drove alongside the Mississippi River with the Great River Road, here on the Pacific Coast Highway, our constant companion will be the Pacific Ocean. Got a fence up here to protect us from this terrifying hole. Oh my gosh, here, let me see if I can get a peek over the fence there. You look down there, that's just a little like ocean cave, a hole down to the ocean, a pit here. I can see why they put a fence around this. I can see the mouth of the cave there. It's just a pit here that feeds directly into the ocean. So that hole is closed off. But I guess we're allowed to walk down there. This does seem mildly treacherous. Oh my gosh, careful. Careful, careful, careful. These formations here are so interesting along the San Diego coast. You can look down over here to see the holes. So apparently this area is called Sunset Cliffs. They are pretty amazing. Looks like there's a wedding occurring down there. I guess this is a bench. And what's caged in down here? It's like a little cage on the beach. Oh, this cage is to keep you from falling in this crevasse here. Yikes. Stickers and graffiti. Yeah, that is kind of terrifying. The hole to the sea. And you can see the waves going in and out of the tunnel, splashing. That's the rocks. You peek into this cave here. I want to slip. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, this bench here is a surfboard. You see people on the beach down there. And I think we're going to have a Pacific dinner here at Taco Surf, a surf-themed taco shop. Yeah, you can see the walls and ceiling here all adorned with different surfboards. And they like to surf here along the Pacific Ocean. We'll have a seat over here. I got some fish tacos. These are mahi tacos, piled there with lettuce, sour cream, and tomatoes. Got some rice and beans as well. The fish tacos seem like the quintessential California beach food. The fish is delicious on there. Yummy toppings. Tomatoes, sour cream. That is really good. It's almost like a slaw. Like a slaw. We have accomplished Clean Plate Club status here at Taco Surf. Is the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner. Stopped off here at Cardiff Beach. I wanted to get a look at the sunset. Unfortunately, it's a little cloudy tonight. I don't know that we're going to get any sort of real sunset. But it looks like there is a whole horde of surfers out there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people out there. I guess they're just waiting for a big wave to come by. I don't know, these waves don't seem very big. They may be waiting for a little while. Look at this big pile of ocean slop here. Oh, look at all that kelp. There could be creatures living in here. Looks like the surfers riding the waves on their bellies. Maybe just a little bit of belly surfing. Looks like the beach is divided by this river here. Cuts the beach in half. Cut across this bridge here to get to the other side. No diving from the bridge. That seems like that would be foolish. Oh, look at that huge clump of kelp going down the river. It's like a sea monster. This is Tower 16. Not sure what this is. There's people crawling all over it. All right, let's climb up here. Oh my goodness. I'm not really sure what this tower is for here, but it does have a nice view of the ocean. Some more dangerous, unstable looking cliffs over here. Oh yeah, this is unstable. Look at the warning sign. Shows rocks falling all over this guy right here. Apparently he is under that pile right now. It looks like you can go up there. Oh, here it actually talks about the kelp. We saw all the piles of kelp on the beach. That's what it looks like under the water. Yeah, from up here you can see where the cliff has crumbled. Look over there. I guess that is the great kelp forest out in front of us. so concludes our first day, day number 1 of our Pacific Coast Highway road trip. We spent some time in San Diego, visited the massive, unbelievably huge USS Midway, which took up most of my day. Got a chance to get out here and see some of the beauty, some of the natural beauty that lies out here on the Pacific Ocean. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of the Pacific Ocean over the next coming days, weeks, months, as they as they approach our on our time here on the Pacific Coast Highway. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope if you did enjoy it, you'll join me tomorrow as we continue heading north until we meet Seattle. Until we get to Seattle, that is our end point. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you do like these videos, consider giving it an old subscribe. It does help the channel. If you want to help the channel in other ways, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. We also have a souvenir shop below where we sell pressed pennies, motel key fobs, enamel pins, other fun stuff. And all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat out on the Pacific Ocean, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.